Hey, good morning, YouTube. Well, that's actually good afternoon for most of us. For most of y'all, it's good afternoon. For me, it's good morning. I just woke up, worked nights last night. Got to work nights again today. Uh, I'm going to be installing a switch today to separate the halos from the fog lights. I want to run them separately. Uh, the halos that are inside the fog lights, not the headlight halos, but the fog light halos. So I decided I want to put them on a switch so they'll run separately of everything else. So from O'Reilly's, I got this switch that has a blue LED light. There it is. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the camera. Predetermined the place to put it is going to be right next to the headlight switch. Right there in that area. If this don't work, then I'll have to go buy a new switch plate because I don't have a whole lot of options on where I'm going to put it. Make sure to use your pry tool. I've seen some dude do a video earlier using his key, and he's lucky that he did not cut his dash. Right about right here, he stuck his key in there. That was real dumb. It comes off real easy. Use your pry tools. I have some plastic non-mooring pry tools. Invest in it if you're going to do work in your car on yourself. You'll be glad you did. The first time you stick a screwdriver in something and it slips and goes through your dash, you're going to be upset. Alright, I've done some pre-homework on this. I know where I'm going to put the switch. It's going to be a real tight, close fit between this tab, the hole, and where the switch will mount. But the switch will mount somewhere about right in here. But it should fit nice and flush on the plate itself without any interference in the clip, the dash behind it, or the casing for the bigger switch, or any of the other things that are on there. Now look, when you drop this down, there's a bolt, a little nut right about there. I'm guessing it's probably 8mm. I haven't checked yet. Underneath your dashboard, it's all metal through there. I thought about mounting a switch right here on the side. Can't see real well, but it's all metal in there. Plus, you've got a lot of padding there. Your switch is going to have to, we'll have to go down in there and go down there deep. Unfortunately, most of these little switches like this don't do that. It's all metal bracing in there on both sides. That side as well. Underneath, it's all metal except for one spot right there. And knowing me, when I get in and out, I'm 6 foot tall, so I'm bound and determined to either break the switch off with my knee or something. So I'm going to mount it right here, and it's going to look cool, I think. But anyway, I'm going to tie it in. Separate power, separate ground the switch, and then run the wires. And I've got all the stuff to do that with inside. We're going to I got the wire, soldering gun, solder. Sorry, my finger was in the way. The wire, soldering gun, solder, heat shrink tubing if I have to splice in it somewhere, and which is I will. You'll have to splice from the fog light harness into the wire that's going to your switch if it won't reach. But I picked this up about 2 weeks ago, and I've already used it quite a bit whenever I install the headlights. Works really well. Heat gun, all this stuff is from Harbor Freight. It's cheap and effective. And if you know, I don't use it every single day, just when I need it. So there was no reason to go spend $60–70 on a heat gun just because it had, you know, some name on it. Same thing with the soldering iron. And of course, to make a clean install under the hood so you don't have wires anywhere, we got about 15 feet, 10 feet, something, 14 feet of the 1/4-inch flex loom. So I can't stand having wires and ugly stuff. So yeah. So whenever it's done, we'll do another little quick video to show that it works. See how the switch installed, and that's it for now. Have a good day.